playing his first game. Their number 1 draft pick, Terrell Buckley. Don't tell me. This reminds me of Jim Thorpe. He's going to return it for a touchdown. Early in the 4th quarter, 58 yards. Yeah, I did it. Look, it's me. It's me. My first me. It's me. But the Rams lead at 7. Arthur Gurley, the pitch to David Lang. And he just turns the corner, and he just could go all the way. But Terrell Buckley, with an Olympian effort, knocks it out of bounds. He plays 14-10 pack.
First, a great over-the-shoulder catch by Buckley. Then he looks back to the inside of the field, makes a nice cut there, and then starts to pick up the pack, blocking that eventually gets him into the end zone, Chris.
Comes a blitz on Everett in the end zone, and off balance, his toss is intercepted. That's Terrell Buckley. Buckley turning the corner, and he needs 1 block, and Buckley is going to score.
To the left, this is the guy you got to worry about. Here is Eric Kramer back to throw, and he's looking towards Halleck. Now has to come the other way. Over the middle, Buckley intercepts in the end zone. Leroy was there, but it was Terrell Buckley who came inside of him and made a great interception in the end zone for the Packers.
I'll tell you, Buckley showed some great speed there, Jim. He overtook the ball after it was in the air, and that was a big interception.
And that will stop the drive for the Detroit Lions on a big defensive play by the Packers. We'll take a break. Back after this on the Packer Radio Network.
The best care in the air. Now your best route to major destinations throughout America is Skyway Airlines and Midwest Express.
Play action and a lot of time for Cunningham. And Buckley with a fine play on the pass intended for Calvin Williams, and Terrell Buckley couldn't have played that any better.
Very, very well. Ran stride for stride, kept good position, played the ball when it got in the air. You know, sometimes one of the problems Terrell Buckley has is judgment on the football. When the ball's in the air, he'll be in great position, but the ball comes down and he just loses his judgment. Right here, he's in perfect position, understood where the ball was, and made the play.
As Cunningham goes into the shotgun. And pressure on Randall. And going deep into the end zone, and the pass is intercepted. An interception back there. Terrell Buckley, who has made 2 scintillating defensive plays on this series, and that snuffs out an Eagle bid.
If scintillating is good, then Buckley just did it.
The reason they cut Jack Del Rio late in the 4th, Bledsoe to the end zone. And Terrell Buckley has his, well, again, Johnny on the spot. The ball bouncing the way for Jimmy Johnson. Off to a rocky start. But against Miami, they've traditionally done well against the Dolphins, but not here. Neil O'Donnell, more of the same. Picked off by Terrell Buckley, a 26-yard return. And the Dolphins figured they were in for a laugher. For 2 minutes to go, down by a touch. Kelly, that old magic to Andre Reed. Beats the defender, makes the move, and he's gone, except for the speed of Terrell Buckley. Remember that play as they go to the 1. So 1st and goal from about the 9. Watch what happens. Kelly picked off by Terrell Buckley. He's not going to get him. Parker says, let me nail somebody, but he's not going to get Buckley. Go all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown Miami. They're up 21-7. Horrible day for Kelly. Migraine headache for Marv. Good hair day for Jimmy. Dolphins doing some hitting in this game. Terrell Buckley, he had the 5 picks, lays out Kelvin Martin. Can't believe it. The Dolphins offensive coordinator, Tommy's old position coach at Louisville. Haas completes to Ricky Dudley on the change of position, and the Dolphins recover. So, Dolphins, new life. He gave me my chance in the bigs. Here's the ball. But unfortunately, Corbett, ever the gamer, such a good player for 2 years, there was one ball he did not want to give away. So the Ravens down 14-3. Vinny scrambling to Derek Alexander. But it's a fumble, and the Dolphins recover.
Yeah, great job of gang tackling here. Terrell Buckley, the first one to Alexander, then Anthony Harris strips the ball. Derek Rogers makes the recovery. Good group effort.
The Bears led by 2 at the half. They lead 18-13 with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter when Ricky Prohl fumbles and Terrell Buckley picks it up and marches 22 yards for the touchdown, and the Dolphins have a lead 19-18.
Mitchell intercepted by Buckley.
Buckley still on his feet, gets it back to the 34. The first poor throw by Scott Mitchell. Four-man rush. Mitchell intercepted. Buckley, and they won't take this one away from him. The fourth turnover for the Lions.
That time T-Buck just wound up stepping right in front of Herman Moore. Moore releases. There he is. He just hangs, looks back in the backfield, makes the play.
Two tight ends. Mitchell can't find anybody. Now the deep out. Buckley with another interception. Terrell Buckley level at the 50. But two picks by the corner.
Michael, Scott Mitchell is just not playing this football game with his head. He looks left. He doesn't have it. All right, come back now. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. Johnny's trying to make a play on it. And Terrell Buckley just staying with him.
That's a heck of a play.
It is.
Jim Mora. Well, he's going to get more from Manning, but they're going to make plays like this. T-Buck, Terrell Buckley. And there's Archie in the seats. And can only hang his head. Peyton in the first half, 6 of 10 for 85 yards and an INT. An interception of the day. 17-9 Miami in the fourth quarter. T-Buck again does the job deep in Colt territory. And he does one better, scoring a touchdown himself at the side of the field. Linebacker Thomas with 7 tackles. It's 20-0 Miami in the third quarter. Oh, Terrell Buckley's picked off Peyton Manning for the third time by Randy Jordan. Next drive, third down. Gannon. Picked off by T-Buck on a bad pass, but Buckley doing his best Jim Marshall impersonation. He's running the wrong way, and he down, left, guard, no, 15-yard loss.
Bio blast on Ed McCaffrey coming up on the Toyota halftime show as Warner falling backward, throws and hits Hakeem. Play is dead. So this is all for naught for Buckley. And that's hit on. What a move by Buckley. Terrell Buckley gives Denver the lead.
Oh, T-Buck was sitting on that.
Waiting for it, and there it was.
Well, he's got 33 career interceptions. At 5'9", he climbed the ladder there on Torrey Holt. Here he is on the outside here. It's a quick 3-step route by Holt on the outside, and there's Buckley. Buckley told me, he says, you know, they're fast and everything, but I went to Florida State. I know what fast is.
Bruce comes in motion for the formation, and the pass is almost picked off again. He let fall too much, and it was Buckley covering on the Terrell can only grin at Cadrez.
God, Warner is usually so spot on.
First down. Gerback. Broken up by Terrell Buckley, but a flag on the play. Pass interference. Buckley roughed up Derek Alexander. To the 30. 2 plays later from the 22. Finney to Wayne Corbett, but there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be the same theme, Tom. It's going to be the Jets coming back, although where was this call?
Well, you take another look. It looks like Wayne Corbett just slips in the middle of 3 Broncos right there. He gets the call.
Out of the Jets, a 13-0 lead. Now they lead 17-16. Just over 2 to go, 4th and 5. Finney picked off by Terrell Buckley.
He does there, a little less accurate. Ty Law gets the INT.
And then just to make matters worse, to remember them by Terrell Buckley with the pick. 4 interceptions for the Patriots today against Drew Bledsoe. So they gave him a standing ovation. 16-14 now. Colts have scored again, made it 23-14. Harrison catch, you won't see this often. It's a fumble. And T-Buck, Terrell Buckley, gets it for Miami. Sets up a field goal. Now, under 3 to go. Peyton Manning played under control, but not here. What was that pass? T-Buck is there again.
T-Buck always around the ball. I tell you, he's holding on to the ball a little long.
Well, this time he got rid of it. Into the hands of T-Buck. Feast or famine. And Terrell Buckley takes a 13-3 game and makes it a Dolphin romp. 20 to get in there, T-Buck. Get in there. So Van Miller's final home. Long, and then you go long, and then you go long. And so, if you're the Jets, Tom, what are you going to do?
We're going to knock it down.
The ball's tipped. Oh! It's picked off by T-Buck. Terrell Buckley.